Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on last year's national champions, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The shotgun running play call. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Sometimes that primetime game the whole nation is watching brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. There's the handoff. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
That gain makes it second and medium. And here's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
The offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
The Ducks will have to kick it away. Punter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
What a great great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Defense is coming after him. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Hale. Finding some room at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Touchdown, Bama, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Return man forced out at the 12. Not a good return and not good field position. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Moore. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
It's a 2nd and 10 after the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. The pocket breaking down. They pressure him and sack him with the tackle inside the 10.
Well, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's got a man down the middle. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
First down, looking for more now. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
That'll be a sack. The defense has the last word here in this period. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to pass. It's Moore. He's running out of time here. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in a screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility of what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Here's the second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The pass rush closing in. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Handoff in a single back formation. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. To throw, it's Moore. Bringing pressure. The pass is intercepted. Not much of a return, but the pick ends his scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They're going to run it. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Same tailback, another carry. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Horton. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Running out of time in the pocket. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. To the air, it's Simpson. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Nice solid run here by this pack. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. Touchdown, tie. Too much speed for the defense. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there.
That return backfires on him. Now, your offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Scanning the field, it's Moore. With the catch, it's Casper. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He's going to try to return the punt. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here comes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. To throw, it's Simpson. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. And is intercepted. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. The offense now operating in empty. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Breaking free at midfield. They finally get him down, but a big play to 46.
Really nice run by the back, but I want to give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for the first down.
And at first down, they go right back to him. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. It's Moore. Pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. And it's a big third down defensive play.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And this one down about the 10.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pressure is coming. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Oh, this winds up a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play with this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
No fair catch. He fields the punt. Heads out of bounds at the 35 after a nice return. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They've got him down out near the 40.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it second and medium. To the air. It's Moore. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
That's a misfire there, Chris. His passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Bringing pressure. Pump over the middle. It's Moore. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. They're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Running out of time in the pocket. Wide open downfield. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They can't punch it in on the ground. The defense holding firm there on 1st down.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. And the quarterback just sneaks it. Now, crucial 3rd down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. DHC up and good to get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from the slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. The quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it again. Going for a big play downfield. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Ducks, to put them on top now.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know it was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the run, it's Hill. Breaking free at the 35. Will not be brought down. Now here he goes. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big...
And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Moore. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. This will be his 4th punt tonight. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Using his legs, it's Hill. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Makes the grab, it's Hale. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks, it's Edwards. They finally stop him, it's a huge gain down to the 23. Alabama getting set for their 1st and 10 coming up.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up.
He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Alabama.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there, starting at 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The pocket breaking down. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Dropping back, it's Moore. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete, they cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
The Ducks will have to punt this one away. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a 4th interception in this game. 2nd down now.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
The short hands, it's important. Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. Handoff here from the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw over the middle. Picked off, a crucial turnover. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the 2nd half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They've got him, but not before he makes a 1st down at the 41.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Back to pass. It's Moore. Nice grab. It's low.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
A completion makes it second down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Makes a nice move there. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Ducks looking to keep this drive rolling. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the catch. It's Moore. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Dropping back. It's Moore. The pass rush closing in. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Chris, how fitting that this offense finds a way to score a touchdown late in the game. They've been doing it all year long, and a big reason that they're here in the postseason. Now, you always practice the two-point plays, right? Now, you better pick your best one and deliver to tie this game up.
So it comes down to this. Late in the game, a two-point conversion to tie this up and potentially force overtime. Bringing pressure. And he's sacked. A clutch stop in that conversion, and it's still a two-point game here. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Here maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game on the line here. In the offense, they keep away and secure the victory. Back to pass. It's Simpson. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. That's another strike from his quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down. Looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. Pass not complete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
That decision to go for it on fourth down doesn't work out. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.